Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev. Glad you're here because today we're going to be talking about we don't need Ethan Bear. And I know when I say that, there's some fans that are upset because you were really excited to have Ethan Bear come back as a Vancouver Canuck, and there were so many signings that he was number one on our. I mean, we were number one on his list, and it looked like it was a match made. I don't know if in heaven is the right word to use. A good match. How's that? And so here we are, and it's like now Ethan looks like he's going to be signing with the Washington Capitals or somewhere else, that Vancouver's now out of the running, and there's a lot of Canucks fans that are ticked off. Now, I understand why you can be upset. I'm not overly upset about this, and not that I don't like this young man. I think that he's a decent hockey player. I don't think he's like a difference maker. In my opinion, Ethan Bear is a depth defenseman. He can play, and he did play quite well for us. He played well with Quinn Hughes, which that is very important, so don't get me wrong. I think the biggest piece to this is that most people are really frustrated because he wasn't going to cost us anything other than a contract, right? Now, if you like Canucks content that is realistic and passionate and honest, hit that like and subscribe button because we do content like this. I do live streams that you can join the conversation. I would love for you to be a part of those things because we're just trying to dive into some good content. Now let's get back into this video because I want to show you something about Ethan Bear, okay? Now, I love that he's a good old Canadian boy. I love, he's from Saskatchewan, and I just want to look. So he was a 5th round pick by the Edmonton Oilers. All right. Now he's 5'11" and he's 197 pounds. Now here's the thing. So these are some of the stats I'm gonna have them below, so you're gonna see them. 251 games in the NHL, 16 goals, 47 assists, and 63 points, -9. He's got 5 game-winning goals. He's averaging just about 19 minutes a night. Now that's the important piece. He can log minutes, right? He's got 344 shots. But if you look at his stats, he's never played a full season of health. His best season was his rookie season with the Oilers in 2019-2020, where he played 71 games, had 21 points. Okay, he had 106 block shots. He had 59 hits. He had 44 takeaways, but he had 84 giveaways, right? Since then, he's never got to that place until he came to Vancouver. In 61 games with Vancouver, he had 16 points, 3 goals, 13 assists, okay? He was +6, played with Pedersen for a good chunk of that, had 82 block shots, 39 hits, 17 takeaways, and 28 giveaways. So as much as I like this guy, and I think that he could fit as a right-handed shot defenseman, I just don't understand what the plan would be if we got Bear, and how much would you have to pay him? And that's where it sounds like he's out. He doesn't want to come to Vancouver because we're not offering enough money or term, whatever it is, and that's totally fine. He has to do what's best for him. He's got a short window of playing in the NHL, and he's got to maximize that. So as much as I'm sure he would love to come back to Vancouver, where does he fit on this team? And so let's just look at, so the lineup last night, if we look over here real quick. Okay, this has been the lineup for a number of games. This is what happened last night in Tampa Bay. By the way, I'm going to be doing my review video on that. You definitely want to check that out. It's going to be a really cool video, and so hit that like and subscribe so you get to see it first. Okay, so if you look at it here, we have Hughes and Hronek that are on the top pairing. Then you have Zadorov and Myers who get a ton of minutes, and then it's Cole and Juleson. So if we brought Bear on, would we play him like Juleson's out? Is that the plan? And then do you split up Hronek and Quinn Hughes? Like, that's, I wouldn't want to be doing that right now. So you would have to like either Bears as our sixth defenseman or fifth defenseman, or you know what I mean? Like, so what, are you going to put Bear with Hughes, and now you're going to put Hronek down with Zadorov and Myers down? What happens when Susie comes back? Like, we've got a logjam, and this is probably the thing that's the hardest part for this topic for me, is I think that we're like obsessed with trades. We're obsessed with signing, and I get it. I am the same way. But think about this. Jim Rutherford and Patrick Alvin have been making so many moves. Like there have been so many trades. This team is so different than last year. They revamped this team. They kept the core together, and they revamped everything else. Okay, almost everything else. We were overloaded with wingers. We've made some deals. We went and got Zadorov. And so I don't really understand fans' plans at this stage. Like, where is he going to fit? And I'm actually a big fan of Juleson. I love the way that Juleson's played. He's a hard-hitting guy, right? From Surrey, British Columbia. He's a local boy, okay? 6'2", 193 pounds. I love his play. He's tough. He's gritty. He hits. Does he make some mistakes? Of course he does. He's still young. He's 26. Well, he's not that young. He's 26 years old. He's made an NHL roster at this stage, guys. Like, this is a guy we've developed. He's only making $775,000 a year. Like, how much is Ethan Bear going to make? It's definitely over $1 million, right? It's definitely over $1 million. But you have a guy here who can put those minutes in, and I think he's kind of like a playoff looking guy. Like the physicality is what you need. He's outplayed Friedman, who we made a trade for, and they gave Friedman a lot of time to do that, and it looked like it was his job, and Juleson has outplayed him. And so that's the question. So Susie's coming back. I don't know, it sounds like another month from now. So I understand having Bear right now would be great, right? But I don't think we need Bear. I don't think we need him at all. So as much as I mean, I'd be happy to have him, but I'm not devastated that he's going to sign somewhere else. I would want him back in a Vancouver uniform just so that we can have options, just in case we have injuries. I think that's the important piece, but I don't think he wants that. I think he wants to have a significant role on a team, and I don't know what the role would be if he comes down to play with, comes to play in Vancouver again. And so, yeah, that's just my personal take. What do you think? Because I would love to hear what you have to think. Are you upset that Ethan Bear doesn't look like he's signing with Vancouver, that he's no longer, we're not, like, Vancouver's not on the radar? And are you obsessed with trading? Like, I think we're good. This lineup right now is rolling. I don't want to make many changes at all. The only change I want to make is Suter coming back. That's it. I'm really happy with this team, and I would love to see Kuzmenko get back on that top line. But that's just me for now. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Can't wait for you to see my Tampa Bay Vancouver Canucks live footage video. It's going to be lit and awesome. But again, hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and of course, always, go Canucks, go.